Hey guys, welcome back to Tigera Gitana. My name is Abby, and today we're going to be talking about Gemini season and its energy, mantra, and really what it focuses on. So, because we're very, very close to Gemini season, it's coming up in a couple of days. I just wanted to quickly recap what Gemini season is all about, what the energy of Gemini season feels like, and what you should be doing to work with it. So I have my notes on the side, which is why I'm going to be looking this way. But the main thing to note about Gemini season is that its mantra is I think. Therefore, you can conclude that it has many and all to do with the mind. So when it comes to Gemini season, it's really about focusing on your thoughts, the quality of your thoughts, what you're adding to your thoughts, your relationship with your mind as well, because if you're constantly thinking negative, and then you're constantly manifesting negative things, or if you're constantly thinking positive and you're attracting positive things, or if you have self-doubt, or if you just need to do that type of mental work, then that's something that throughout Gemini season can either be a struggle or can help. Gemini season, it's very, as we talked about previously, it's mutable energy, so it can fluctuate could be fine in 1 second, the next second it'll be all up in the air. I am a Gemini moon myself, so I resonate a lot with Gemini vibes, and Gemini season is usually kind of a little bit hard for me to get a handle on because it can be very scattered, and this is coming from a Gemini moon, so if I'm already scattered regularly speaking, Gemini moon brings more scattered energy into my life, so it doesn't honing into it. It's a little bit difficult to do if you don't set the right intention going into it. So it takes a lot of visualization and understanding, but it's really about learning. Gemini, the sign of Gemini is really about thoughts. It's ruled by Mercury, so really about the mind's genuine and innocent thinking, because Gemini is very much like a child. They're like the child of the zodiac, so they're very curious. They have a curiosity that is almost unmatched by any sign except for probably Scorpio and maybe Sagittarius in ways. But Gemini is very, very curious. They love to learn. If we're looking at this through scale, they're the first sign that has to do with the mind. So when we have Aries, that's all about your path. Yes, that requires your mind to process what your path is, but Aries is more about drive. When it comes to Taurus, when it's all about what you have, the quality of what you have, both on the physical realm and how you feel in relation to what you have as well. It's more about just, in a way, material but comfort, when it comes to Taurus energy and what it brings. But Gemini brings the focus to the mind, and is the first sign in the astrological calendar that really focuses on your mind. So it really is about, it focuses completely on it. So understanding information, processing information, working on projects, ideas, your creativity, tapping into that is a great thing to do during Gemini season, because the mantra is I think. The only thing that can kind of go off is that if you focus, and this is a problem that I have regularly, if you focus on too many things at once, you won't be able to really master the one thing that you really wanted to master. So my recommendation is to go into Gemini season setting an intention, or if you do get an idea during Gemini season, set the intention for you to continue to work on that one thing. If you have Gemini, heavy Gemini placements, you can find that we kind of do this naturally, as far as we will be scattered. So I have 10 million things that I need to do today. But it's getting to finishing those things, it just gets in line. It's oh, I need to do this, I also need to do this, oh my god, I just had this really cool idea, I should probably write that down. I'll write that down, I'll probably do it later, maybe in a couple days. It's literally the mind of a Gemini runs the energy too. It just runs at 10, it's super speed. It's just super speed. So we could have literally just complete, like we just completely could have had like 20 thoughts within the span of like 15 seconds at a time, which makes it for a little bit of a frustration. But if you think about it, as it is the first energy astrologically that addresses a mind, your mind processes so many things, so many thoughts, so many circumstances and situations, so like you're like, okay, well maybe how do I like hone this down and really focus. So setting an intention, visualizing what you really like, what you're focused on. Mutable. Gemini season itself is very mutable. It's not like you're gonna completely just have one thought, and that's kind of like the way to see it. Don't go into Gemini season thinking that you're just gonna be like, hold on to Taurus season, because Taurus, again, that's like fixed energy. Gemini is not fixed at all. It is mutable, it is movable, it is like moldable, it wants to learn, it wants to do things, like it needs to be constantly stimulated in order for like the energy to feel like you've achieved something. They're very much, it's a great season to like do a lot of projects, read books, maybe take a summer course, study something new, go to the museum, because that way you're like focused on one thing. If you start a book, you're focused on that one book. So like that's kind of the way to really approach the season, to really focus on the quality of thoughts, how it's propelling you forward, how it's hindering you or helping you, because once you get into Leo season, it's just about happy fun times. Not that Gemini season doesn't want to have fun, it does, but like the Gemini energy does, it finds its fun in learning and having these like mental adventures. Watching movies, great thing to do during Gemini season. Very creative, very artistic. Really get into your hobbies, or like if you want to make your hobby your main career, like plan out how you want to make it that way. During Gemini season would be a great time to address that. Yeah, so that's pretty much the summary of the mantra and like the motto of Gemini, like the season of Gemini. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There'll be more stuff coming up, and my links and everything will be down below. So yeah, have a good day.